if the war breaks out, the war takes place, and on the one side you have Russia, and on the other side you have Turkey. Who should we support as Muslims? Are you aware that Turkey is a member state of NATO? Are you aware of that? Are you aware that Allah has prohibited that in the Quran? Prohibited that in the Quran? Yes? Or you don't know? Oh, let me tell you then. Allah speaks in the Quran about two kinds of Christians. He says about one of the Christians that they're going to become the closest in love and affection for you Muslims. And he gives us ample means by which we can identify them as the Orthodox Christians. But then he speaks about another kind of Christian in the Quran. And he says, لا أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تتخذوا اليهود والنصارى أولياء بعضهم أولياء بعض. Meaning, and this is why I need you to read this book. This is my latest book, Methodology for Study of the Quran. I don't want you to read this book alone, I want you to study it. Study it, okay? Do not take such Jews and do not take such Christians as your friends and allies, who themselves are friends and allies of each other. بَعْدُهُمْ أَوْلِيَاءُ بَعْضٍ. And if any of you turn to them with friendship and alliance, as Turkey has done, not the Turkish people, Turkish government, you now belong to them, you've left us. You've now belonged to them, you've left us. So who should you support? Turkey has joined NATO. Turkey is a part of NATO. NATO is the military arm of a Jewish-Christian alliance in Europe, European society, Western civilization. The Quran is speaking about that, prohibiting you. So we cannot support Turkey, which no longer is a part of us. It's joined them. Okay? Whereas Russia is standing up to the oppressor, resisting the oppressor. And NATO is the oppressor. In a war between the oppressor and the one who is resisting the oppressor, if a Muslim stands aside and says, I am not involved in this, what kind of Islam is that? You're supposed to support the victims of oppression. You're supposed to support those who are standing up to the oppressor, because Allah gave to this ummah a mission. Amar bil ma'ruf wa nahi anil munkar. When it is something that is right and is just, stand up for it. And when it is unjust and false, stand up against it. Don't eat biryani and go home and sleep. So you have to support Russia, because Russia is standing up to the oppressor. Any more questions? Yes.